Hello, my name is Abraham Hernandez,
My name is Jay,
I'm Sam, and I am a year 3 intern.
and I'm a year 4 intern.
and I am a year 3 intern. The internship is a place to focus on only God and to just go deeper into His love for you and what He has for you. You meet new people, you get free food, you learn a lot. It's just great.
The internship is 6 weeks secluded, just you and God in a group of people that you may or may not know, just together, just developing, like learning devos, worship, like learning instruments, how to worship, how to pray. It's just full submersion in this experience.
One of the main things you learn is how church functions. They'll take you through like everything, whether it be like in the media room or with the kids, and you just get to see a lot more personal side of everybody. Like how Pastor Carlos says that you get to see his moles and he gets to see your face.
So during the internship, we're on our way to San Antonio to go see C3's church, and the girls went in Mia's car, and along the way, like the AC broke down, and it was in the summer, like Texas heat, so it was unbearable. So we had the windows down, but the internship has taught us a lot, and it has taught us patience and humility. And so because of that, we were in the car, and we just rolled down the windows and just started singing songs and just having a good time all the way up until San Antonio. Like the guys offered to swap out, but we were like, no, this is a moment to learn. It's a moment to have fun, and it created a memory and it bonded us.
It was on Father's Day, so I never had a healthy or good relationship with my father. You know, I would always be a bad son, and he was never the best father. I was up at the altar, and I was just feeling so pitiful, you know. But I remember Zach praying for me, started praying about forgiving my father, and I was a bad son. There's been so many times where the different memories just started popping in my head about me being a bad son. I just like, dang, it wasn't even all on him, you know. A lot of it was on me. Around 2 weeks after that was when I finally talked to him about, you know, how I felt throughout the years, and I was finally able to forgive him. But it was so funny because it's just like, you know, forgiving people doesn't always go how you think it would go. Yeah, no, it felt good. Finally getting that weight off my shoulder. It just felt a lot lighter after that.
After the internship, I was definitely put in a lot of positions where I had to forgive, even after like going through the internship and praying and like living my life with Christ. It feels like there was moments where I just had to forgive people when I really didn't want to, and I feel like that was big for me because it was just God in me, like God changing within me from what I was, where I wasn't able to forgive anyone and I was just angry all the time, to now being able to come up to someone and be like, hey, like, I'm sorry for being angry at you, and I know you haven't apologized for what you did, but I'm sorry first. Just being that bigger person, which I don't think I would have ever seen myself being before the internship.
I got better with my habits outside the internship, because when you go outside the internship, it's pretty hard as well. Coming from that concentration of God to just going out of it, back in the world, back to the usual life, back to your bills, back to your family, your friends, your worldly friends, whatever it could be, your job, it's kind of impactful again, because then you're just, dang, it's just surrounded by so much sin again. The fact that you're able to have people around, the fact that I was able to have people around me to keep me focused on God and not fall back to what I used to be, just helped me so much. And now I feel like it helped me build up the habits enough to where I actually feel like I could be a very good member of church, you know?
Before the internship, as like my dad would quote, like I was on the verge of being an atheist. And honestly, it was because I was so hurt and so angry and just so, my heart was full of bitter. And during the internship is whenever I was like, what do you have to lose? 6 weeks, what do you have to lose? So during the internship is when I was able to experience healing and a sense of like relief. Like my heart felt like the burden was gone. Like all the bitter, hurt, anger, it like disappeared. And I remember the day was on Father's Day. Like everything just went gone.
Just let your walls down. That was the one thing that I think is pretty consistent with all the interns. As soon as they let their walls down, they let vulnerability happen, that's when God truly starts working in others and in you especially, to help you grow to be the person God is calling you to be.
go out of your comfort zone, because I have stage fright and they made me multiple times be on stage in front of everybody, like during service. And yeah, it just, I had to like fight that barrier. And though I still don't like it, I can say I've done it.
I would say soak it all in, because it's 6 weeks, and then that first week and that second week and third week, you're like, oh my gosh, like it's 6 weeks. But when you're out of it, you're out of it. And I don't think you ever get an experience like that ever again, where you can be like full head on for Jesus.